Never talk about coworkers or the organization when you are in a place where the customer might hear you. In these scenes, we'll first see two stock clerks gossiping and a customer listening. Then we'll see them wait to talk until they are alone.
Did you hear that Randy's on disciplinary probation?
For what?
They caught him smoking again in the stockroom.
What an idiot. Who caught him?
The new manager came in late one night and surprised him.
Man, that new manager is totally uptight.
Randy says he's gonna quit anyway.
He should. He hates working here.
I know.
You know what? Yesterday I came in 1 minute late and he told me they were gonna dock my pay.
Excuse me, guys. Do you know where the bedding section is?
Yes, ma'am. It's at the other end of the store next to glassware. You can't miss it.
So did you hear Randy's on disciplinary probation?
For what?
They caught him smoking again in the stockroom.
Why don't we talk about it later?
Okay, sure.
Excuse me. Do you know where the bedding section is?
Yes, ma'am. It's at the other end of the store next to glassware. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
Maintain a professional attitude by staying focused while you're on duty. In this scenario, we see an employee slack off because it is the end of the day.
Thank you for calling Gold Star Reservations. Okay, have a good afternoon.
I am so glad that today is payday. When I take off in about 6.5 minutes, I'm going to the mall to get me one of those new digital surround sound hi-fis.
Billy,
What?
I'd get back to work if I were you.
Why?
The boss has been watching you. This is Sherry with Gold Star Reservations. How can I help you?
I suppose I could squeeze in one more call.
As a person who deals directly with customers, your attitude and actions have an impact on their perception of your organization. In this sequence, we visit a fast food restaurant where a rude clerk delivers some very bad customer service.
Next in line. Hi. I'd like a burrito grande, smothered, and a large diet, please. Would you like that smothered? That'd be nice. Oh, wait, see, I was actually planning on eating here. That could work. Next in line.
If you make a promise about your service, you must stand by it. Otherwise, customers will lose faith in you and go elsewhere. In this segment, we see a customer who has called ahead for an appointment and arrived early, only to be treated rudely by a service representative.
Just made it. I called about a tune-up.
Oh, yeah. I can't get to it today. You can leave it, though.
Well, I can't leave it not knowing when I'll get it back.
Suit yourself.
After a customer has waited a long time in line, be sure that someone is ready to serve them. In Part A, we see how frustrating it can be for a grocery store customer to wait patiently and then be turned away. In Part B, a customer waits in line at the post office only to have the line close when it is his turn. Service technicians are ambassadors. Everywhere they go, they are representing the company. This next clip shows a service technician who is rude and gives terrible customer service.
Do you have any idea when you'll have this thing repaired? Excuse me.
Hard to say, maybe Thursday.
Your office did say they'd have it fixed by last Thursday.
Did they? Well, what can I say? See you tomorrow.
Providing superior customer service often leads to repeat business. In this sequence, we see a hotel guest being treated like a king, and as a result, he inquires about holding a company retreat at the hotel.
Oh, good morning, sir. Checking in?
Yes.
I'm giving you a quiet, non-smoking room, sir. That's been your request when you stayed with us in the past.
That's great. Thanks.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed your stay, sir.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Say, my company's holding a small conference in town in a few months.
Oh, we can take care of all the arrangements, sir. Conference rooms, coffee service, breakout rooms. Just let us know when you finalize the dates.
Thanks. Certainly will.
It's our pleasure.
A good attitude communicates that your organization is there to help. In these two sequences, we first see a woman who only answers the phone because she's tired of listening to it ring, and then she is rude to the customer. Next, we'll see her answer the phone promptly and display a professional and courteous attitude.
Yes. The person who deals with that isn't here. I don't know. You'll have to call back later. All right. Order processing, this is Alice. The person in charge of that's away from his desk, but maybe I can answer your question. Oh, okay. I don't know, but I'll find out for you. Either Peter or I will get back to you by 4. Is that all right? Okay, great. Thanks very much. Bye.
Even when an office is busy and hectic, do your best to keep a good attitude. In this segment, a new patient is dismayed by the harried and rude treatment he receives when he checks in.
Pearson?
No. Peterson. Robert Peterson.
Doctor's office, please hold. Okay, you're the flu shot.
No, I'm here because...
Do you have your health plan card?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, them. Take a seat. We have to verify your coverage.
But
Anyone seen Mrs. Jackson's records?
I got 'em.
Okay.
Pearson?
No, that's... Right here.
It's important to treat your patients as customers. Remember that they do have a choice and can go elsewhere for their care. In this first sequence, we see a dog receive excellent care at a vet's office, while his human counterpart receives less than stellar service at the doctor's office.
I'd like to take an x-ray to see whether there's a fracture, okay?
Whatever you think is necessary.
Okay, would you hold him a minute?
Sure.
I see Max is due for vaccination next month. We could take care of it now if you'd like and save a trip.
Good idea, thanks.
Why don't you have a seat in the reception area? This won't take long.
I know. Okay, good boy, stay.
Thanks. Sue, would you tell Shelley and Mike I need them, please?
There's something wrong with my blood pressure?
Sir, you'll have to talk to the doctor. Now take off your clothes, except for your undershorts. Here's a gown.
But,
And keep that under your tongue with your mouth closed.
but it's just my shoulder.
Mr. Peterson, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, doctor, my dog and I tried to jump over this creek while we were jogging this morning.
Turn
and
around.
Doctor, you have a phone call on line 3?
All right, you can get dressed. We'll need an x-ray.
The nurse said I should talk to you about my blood pressure.
Borderline hypertensive. Well, make an appointment for a physical and we'll deal with it then.
It's important to review each case before you undertake a procedure, and keep personal information and opinions to yourself. In this sequence, a technician almost x-rays the wrong part of the body, then alarms the patient with personal stories and worst-case scenarios.
Just relax, will ya?
But it's not my knee, it's my shoulder.
What?
My right shoulder.
There's supposed to be a patella in here.
Sorry.
Oh, you're the shoulder. Sorry, we're all screwed up in here today. All right, just show me where it hurts.
Right here.
Okay. Oh, boy, that's really bruised, isn't it? You know, this looks just like my brother's shoulder did. Football injury. Ended his whole career. Oh, well. Give me your arm and lay back down. Okay. Yeah, the best doctors in the world and still never got full mobility back. To this day, he is in agony. All right, hold perfectly still till I tell you.
The attitudes of customer service reps hold the key to whether or not the customer will return. In this scene, a pharmacist is rude to a customer who, it's probably safe to say, will not be returning.
Mr. Peterson? Here you are. That'll be $33.50.
Oh, I have an insurance card.
Why are you giving this to me now? You're supposed to give me the card before.
Gee, I don't know. Why didn't you ask me?
There's a sign.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice it.
Gina, you'll have to redo this one. He has an insurance card. May I help you? Why don't you wait over there? This may take some time.
When dealing with patients from other cultures, it's important to take their needs and concerns seriously. In this scene, a nurse doesn't seem to be listening as a Hispanic family tells her about their father's pain.
You don't have to keep pressing that. The first time you hit it, the light stays on.
Well, he says he's in pain.
I understand, but I increased his pain medication when you called me 10 minutes ago.
You must be able to do something more.
You just need to give the medication a little time to work.
A professional attitude means never discussing patients or your organization's policies in front of the public. In these two sequences, nurses first gossip in the elevator in front of a visitor, then they have their discussion in private.
I'm the one who gets yelled at like it's my fault we're so short-staffed around here.
I know, and Dr. Wheatfield is the worst. He chewed me out right in front of a patient last week.
Oh, I don't know. Some of the nurses are pretty bad, too.
That's for sure. I don't know where they get off sometimes.
Oh, by the way, keep an eye on Mrs. Hawkins in 301. She isn't doing too well.
Didn't we just catheterize her?
Yeah, but her kidneys are failing. She's been slipping in and out of... So anyway, I'm the one who gets yelled at like it's my fault we're so short-staffed around here.
I know, and Dr. Wheatfield is the worst.
Oh, by the way, keep an eye on Mrs. Hawkins. She isn't doing too well.
Okay, yeah, it's on.
Glad I missed you.
An efficient and friendly admissions process saves time and money and helps put a patient at ease. In this sequence, we first see Gladys being admitted in a disorganized and brusque manner. Then we see a more relaxed and positive process.
Excuse me.
I'll be with you in a minute. Yes, may I help you?
Well, I was referred by my family physician. I'm supposed to see a Dr. Marshall.
Name, please?
Gladys Morgan.
Age?
'68.
68. And what are you here for?
I'm supposed to schedule a
Colonoscopy?
Yes.
Colonoscopy. And can I have your authorization slip?
I don't think I ever received one of those.
Oh. I'll call your insurance company. Hopefully you can still have an appointment today. And do you have your insurance card?
Yes.
You better have a seat. This will probably take a while. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Gladys Morgan, and I was referred to you by my family physician. I'm supposed to see a Dr. Marshall.
Very nice to meet you, Miss Morgan. Would you like to have a seat, please?
Thank you.
Oh, I see we've already collected all the necessary information over the phone.
Yes, that's right.
Now, we've entered that information into these forms. And if you would please read them and sign them at the bottom, if it's all correct.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Do you have your authorization slip with you?
I don't think I ever got one of those.
I'll check on the computer to see if the authorization has come in. And if not, I'll call your insurance company and we can get it over the phone.
Thank you.
You can have a seat right over there while you look over those forms.
Well, thank you.
Never forget that your patient is a living, breathing human being who deserves privacy and respect. In this scene, a nurse barges in on a patient and then calls out her procedure to someone outside the room.
Is this the endoscopy?
No, that's the colonoscopy workup.
Oh, it was...